Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and newbies, welcome. New details in Shanquella Robinson's case. We just yesterday were talking about which two friends may have spoken to the police. Well, it was Winter, y'all. She called 911 and said that Shanquella had alcohol poisoning, and when advised by the Mexican practitioner that they should just take her to the hospital, Winter and the rest of the friends declined, saying they wanted her to be treated right there on the spot. Now, y'all, this doctor says she worked on Shanquella for like 3 hours with the help of her friends, more so Winter. And the report reads on and on and on. Listen to this. Y'all see the details of the deceased person, Shanquella Brenda Robinson, 25, date of birth, origin, being 5 p.m. of the day of the month of the current year, when we were on surveillance and crime prevention tours, he boarded the official unit DST 777. A report was received via radio from C2, where he communicated that in the Puerto Rico Los Cabos subdivision, he was asked for support the medical unit since they were treating a person who was convulsing. So we immediately went to the place, arriving at 5:25 p.m. At 2:13 p.m., they requested consultation service for Miss Shanquella Brenda Robinson, since they told her that she had drunk a lot of alcohol and they wanted to give her IV. At 3:15 p.m., Los Cabos founding section, where a female person was found who had a poor verbal response in a drunken state with a stable vital signs, dehydrated. She advised her friends that they transfer her to a hospital, but her friends insisted that they treat her on the spot. She proceeds to channel without success. At 4:20 p.m., she presented a tonic seizure, generalized, clonic, lasting less than a minute, with a finster relaxation, to which her friend named Winter Dinovan proceeds to dial 911 to request an ambulance. In the process, the patient has difficulty breathing, decreased pulse, and is given rescue breaths, to which the general practitioner mentioned that she stopped feeling her pulse and started CPR maneuvers with the help of one of her friends until the ambulance arrived, and they continued with the CPR sessions with a total of 14 CPR sessions, 5 doses of adrenaline, and 6 unsuccessful discharges. She had no pupillary reflex, no astole pulse, for which reason for which reason the general practitioner Carolyn declared her deceased at 5:57 p.m. At 6:35 p.m., a telephone link was made through the C2 to the earlier attention public ministry, answering the call by Mr. Julio Daniel, to which he proceeded to report the aforementioned facts for what the filing instructs of the corresponding records IPH, and to wait for the arrival of the ministerial police. Now there is definitely a discrepancy between the medical examiner and the medical practitioner who did the autopsy. And what I'm thinking is the Mexican practitioner only went off of what the friends said and didn't do her due diligence.
New developments tonight in the mysterious death of this Charlotte woman who died while on a trip in Mexico. Channel 9's Joe Bruno spoke with a journalist in Cabo who obtained a police report that raises more questions than answers. Now, Joe is joining us live in North Charlotte tonight. Joe, tell us what more have you learned?
Well, as the FBI investigates the death of Shanquella Robinson, they may have to sort through different narratives because there are conflicting reports. A Cabo publication by the name of Metropola MX says they obtained a police report claiming that Shanquella Robinson died of cardiac arrest and doctors attempted to revive her. A Channel 9 producer and our partners at Telemundo spoke to that Cabo reporter today about his investigation. According to him, the report says that friends told the responding doctor that Shanquella drank a lot of alcohol and that friends wanted her treated in the room, not at the hospital. But it doesn't mention the severe spinal cord and neck injuries that the death certificate lists Shanquella's cause of death as. Alcohol was never mentioned in this autopsy. Her sister and mother tell me the coroner sent them a picture of Shanquella with a busted lip, swollen eye, and bruised face. They haven't seen the police report and say they are hopeful the FBI gets to the bottom of this case.
I'm confident that they will.
And keep in mind, this is being investigated as a femicide in Mexico. The family tells me they are awaiting the results of a private autopsy that they have commissioned, and they do not have a timeline from the FBI on when they will get answers.
That makes no damn sense that you would see all those bruises on her and not immediately call 911. That still baffles me. Even more now to find out that if you go by their reports in Mexico, that the friends did call for help and she saw these bruises and she didn't think nothing. She didn't. Come on, that makes no sense. After about 15 minutes, you should yourself be calling 911, especially when you see those scars and bruises. Like, that makes no sense to me. One of the other things that I was a bit confused about was them calling it a femicide case. So I wasn't sure exactly what that word meant, so I went on ahead and looked it up. And according to CNN, femicide falls into two categories: intimate and non-intimate femicide. The former refers to the killing of women by current or ex-partners, while the latter encapsulates the killing of women by people with whom they had no intimate relationship. This includes women killed during armed conflicts as a weapon of war, so-called honor killing, where a woman is killed for allegedly bringing shame to her family. The murder of women because of their race or sexuality. Femicides perpetrated by other women acting as agent of patriarchy, and the killing of a transgender woman. I mean, it wouldn't matter one way or another if Shanquella was a transgender. I'm just trying to understand why that word transgender keep popping out surrounding this story. If I'm confused, y'all, please help me understand. Drop down in the comment box. Let's have the discussion. With that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you already haven't. And hit that notification bell so you'll see when I drop new videos. And guys, follow me on all my platforms: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. All at Sister Girl Talk TV.